I'm just standing around talking to the girls, and the coach comes up. He says, Bill, let me talk to you for a minute. I said, yeah, what do you want? He said, well, Keith, you know, the kid who runs the anchor leg for the mile relay, just pulled a muscle. So I said, well, what do you want? You want me to help him off the field or what? He says, no, Bill. He says, that's what I want to talk to you about. He said, look, he said, I've seen you run. You run the 3:30. I make you run it every day, and you have pretty good time in that. He says, what I'd like for you to do is run the anchor leg of the mile relay. So I said, have you been drinking or what? He said, don't worry about it, Bill. Let me tell you something. He said, first of all, we're going to start off, and these are names that you probably know, many of you. We're going to start off with Josh Culbreth. Now, Josh runs like a 48-something. Their man runs a 52-quarter. He says, then we're going to go in with Dale Spence. Dale Spence is from Rice. Dale runs like a 49.1. Their second man runs a 54. He says, by the time you get the baton, if you're the anchor man, you're going to have a good 200-yard lead. He said, you can walk 100 yards. He said, you could jog another 100 and then kind of just take it easy and beat this guy at the tape. Now, is that cool looking? I said, yeah. I mean, now think of that, you know. So I went up to the girls and I said, well, girls, I'll probably have to anchor the mile relay team here. And what I'll probably do is walk the first 100 yards and just run backwards the second 100 and then, you know, give your boy a chance. They said, oh, you're not that good. I said, oh, you watch me. So they start the race. And Josh is beautiful. Josh is 5'8". And he's just moving, man, just relaxed. And it's true, man. The Howard man is just, you know, kind of come, you know. And Josh is just cooking. And he comes in with a 110-yard lead. Had to be, you know, just coming in. And I said, come on in, Josh. And Josh hands the baton off to Dale. He's got a funny way of running, man. It looks like his whole body's going to collapse. I mean, every step is like, you know, like his head and everything, which is really a psych, you know, because you run behind him forever, waiting for him to drop. And that's how you finish up, behind him. Because he comes up to the tape and he's still going just the same way he was when he started, you know. Now, he's got like a 200-yard lead. They give it to our third man, and he takes the baton and gives me a wink like, well, I'm going to lap this guy if I can. He goes, takes the baton, and on the first turn, his left leg comes up, the right hand comes down, round a turn, and boop, and it's shot up in the air, about 80 feet. Now, he's looking up in the air, waiting for the baton, and he turns around, looks at me, and starts laughing. And I said, you're not funny. You are really not funny. You better pick that damn baton up. Now he tries to catch it, and it's on the ground. He really can't pick it up, and he's saying to himself, have you ever had one of those days? Now the Howard man is coming on strong, man. He's cooking a little cat, he's bobbing, and he hands the thing off and gives it to his man. The Howard man comes around. This dude is trying to pick up the baton, and the Howard man passes him, and now he picks it up, turns around and looks, and now it's a race. He catches the Howard man at like the third turn. Now they're coming up the last 130 yards, and it's neck and neck. And now I see that when I get the baton, it's going to be even up. Which is thrilling for me, because already I've wiped out the part where I walked the first 100 yards. And I look at the dude I got to run against, who happens to be 6'5", 6'3", of which happen to be nothing but legs. 2 legs with a platform, then they put the head on top of it. But I got a whole card, see? Because I'm not about to look bad. If this guy can really cook, and he should be able to cook because he's the anchor man, if he cooks on me, first time I feel that I'm looking bad, I'm going to pull up lame. Because I've been practicing that. Now the baton's coming, we make the exchange. And I turn around, and I'm talking to myself, man. I'm saying to myself, I'm not going to hurt myself. Not going to hurt myself. not even going to extend myself. And I'm running behind this cat, and he's just going, and I'm right behind him. And I'm checking everything out, you know. How you doing? Legs, fine. Toes, good. Yeah. Lungs, no pain, sir. We're all right. Arms, relax. Yes, all right. Cool. And we come up around the first turn, and a PA system said, "Ladies and gentlemen, running the anchor leg for the Quantico Marines is Bill Cosby." Now, I had never heard my name over the PA before in my life. And if you think I'm going to run second after the man said my name, you must be high. I pulled out around this cat on the turn, past him on the turn, to show you how dumb I am. Because in order to pass somebody on the turn, not only do you have to run twice as far, but you have to run twice as fast. And I beat him by 5 yards on the turn. I know I beat him by 5 yards because I stopped, turned around, and looked at him. And when I did that, the crowd went, "Ooh." Now, I've been to the pin relays before, and I know that when the crowd says, "Ooh," somebody must be running. Well, if they think that that's as fast as I can run, they must be high. Because then I just let my stride out a little bit. And I loosened up my neck a little taste. And the man, the PA system said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Cosby can really run." And I said, "You're damn right." And coming around the last turn, I let it all hang out. And my lip was so loose, it was just coming up in front of my eyes. And my head is wobbling, and I'm looking good. And the crowd said, "Ooh." In the last 50 yards, there's a thing called rigor mortis. Ricky was very unkind to me. I mean, he didn't warn me, as he usually does. Sometimes Ricky will tap you on the leg to let you know that it's tightening up time. Rick didn't do that to me. He just dumped everything on me. He says, "Cos, yeah." Because had he given me some kind of sign, I would have let up. But he just, and I stood there. And the Howard man went right on past me, and the people in the infield are laughing, even the ugly one. And they laid me out on the infield. And the coach came by holding his stomach, laughing. He said, "Oh, Bill, that was so funny."